how to be a player in 2026. Hey man, a new year is among us, which means it's time for some new game. You feel me? That's right. It's time to polish the older game up like a pair of Stacy Adam ostrich wingtips. So here it is, how to be a player in 2026. First of all, I found myself in a weird situation because as much as the game has changed, it also has stayed the same. But instead of giving you the same old game that you know to be tried and true, I'm going to try to touch on some new, fresh ism from an all-new perspective. You feel me? But first, I want y'all to click the link in my bio or go to www.adosagame.com and pick up my book, Straight Game, No Chaser, How to Be a Player, if you want to go way deeper into the game than this video ever could. Now, let's get into some game. One thing that has changed since I jumped into this game knee deep is these bitches. It's crazy, but I feel sorry for you younger players because you're dealing with a different breed of female in 2026. You're dealing with a wild, rambunctious type of animal. Long gone are the days of the timid, classy type. Nowadays, y'all gotta mess with these Meg Thee Stallions and Cardi B type hoes. But all is not lost. It's still some good women out there. You just have to pick through the masses to find them. But today, we're talking about the norm, not the unicorns. So how do you deal with the ones who I'm seeing out there today? By hitting them with what I call the hybrid approach. Yes, sir. You got to mix your playerism with a bit of macking and a sprinkle of some of that good pimping with it. Let me explain. The foundation I'm setting for you will always be as a player, but in 26, we're going to build on it with some certified macking and then touch on some elements of the pimping. Trust me, when I get finished, you will be an unstoppable force that's not to be messed with. I never send my soldiers on the battlefield unprepared, and make no mistake, player, it's a war in these dating streets. Never ever doubt that. Now, you may ask, why am I stressing macking tactics and mixing it with your player game? Well, it's simple. Macs are built to deal with unruly women. Macs lead with their manhood, simple and plain. But Macs really don't keep a stable of women. They're just good at keeping the ones they do have in check. See, a pimp will keep his foot in a bitch's ass, but a Mac will keep his foot on her neck. And there's a difference. Also, a Mac will charge her to the game with the quickness. No ands, ifs, or buts. So I believe if you're going to spend up your precious time trying to mac on a bitch, you should get more out of it than just a piece of ass. That chick needs to break bread, and that's where the pimping comes in. Like I said, in 2026 as a player, we are incorporating the hybrid style. Playerism, macking, and pimping. And no, I'm not telling you to put her on a corner. What I'm telling you is to put her on notice, bucko. Also, when it comes to being a player in 26, I want you to start having a fluid perspective on the game. What do I mean? What I mean is you have to tailor the game to your weaknesses and strengths. You can't just copy my game. You have to put your own spin on it. You can do that by expanding your vocabulary, acquiring specialized knowledge, basically by reading a book or two, my guy, and lastly, learn how to decipher women. Know a hoe from a slut, a gold digger from a leech, a psychotic chick from a good girl. I might make a video about the different type of females in the game. If you guys want that, make the video in the comment section. Also, go to www.adosagame and pick up how to be a player in the Make Mackin' Great Again book. And you should be off to a good start from there. So, to all my players out there, let's start off and let's have a strong 2026. I'll holler at you in the next video. Until then, play on, player.